Hello guys, and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs. Now today I'm going to be reviewing Now Yearbook 1981 Extra. This album was of course released today, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing it. I review the cover, review the disc artwork, and of course check out the track list. So first of all, let's have a look at the cover artwork. Now I absolutely love this cover artwork. I think it looks really nice, but of course it's very similar to the original Now Yearbook 1981 artwork that we had. So we've still got the logo in the middle there in the same colours. Of course each letter of the word Now is in a different colour like it had on the original album. We've still got the red background of course, and we've still got the multicoloured background like we do with all these Yearbook releases. As of course this is the extra version, it is slightly different. So of course at the top there it says collector's edition. We do of course have the word extra just to the side there, and of course down the bottom here it says 66 more essential hits from 1981. So before I show you the disc artwork, there's something inside that I want to show you. So we have an advertisement for Now Yearbook 1982 Extra, Now Yearbook 1983 Extra, and of course Now Yearbook 1984 Extra, which of course are all available now, and I have reviewed all these albums. If you would of course like to check out my reviews, you can do. They'll be on the Now Review playlist on this channel. So now let's have a look at the disc artwork. So here is disc 1. I really do like this design. Of course we've got the title there, Now Yearbook 1981, and of course Extra just to the side there. We've got a lovely red disc which I really do like. I think that looks really nice, and of course just to the bottom there it's of course it says CD1. And now let's have a look at CD2. So this here is CD2. Again, it's very similar to the last disc. Of course we've still got the title at the top there. All of course it has changed. Of course the outline of the text of course was previously orange. This time it of course has been changed to blue. We've still got the red background which is very nice, and of course just to the bottom there it says CD2. And now let's have a look at CD3. So this here is CD3. I really do like this. Again, the title of course is at the top there, Now Yearbook 1981 Extra, and of course all that's changed of course is the colour outside of the text. This time the colour outside of the text is like a lime greeny yellow colour almost, which I really do like. Of course we've still got the red disc, and just to the bottom there it says CD3. So now let's have a look at the track list. Now of course I have the track list on full on the back here. So we have CD1 there, CD2 there, and of course CD3 there. And of course when we open up the album, this of course is where disc 1 will be. We have the full track list there for disc 1. Turn it round, you've got the full track list there for disc 2, and so on. So now let's have a look at the track list. Now with CD1 we have 22 songs, with CD2 we have 23 songs, and with CD3 we have 21 songs, of course making up the 66 song track list. So starting off with CD1, we start off with Watching the Wheels by John Lennon. We've got Invisible Sun by The Police, Gloria by U2, Absolute Beginners by The Jam, Message of Love by The Pretenders, Treason by The Teardrop Explodes, Open Your Heart by The Human League, The Freeze by Spandau Ballet, Careless Memories by Duran Duran, Visions of China by Japan, Play to Win by Heaven 17, Visage by Visage, Genius of Love by Tom Tom Club, Slow Hand by the Pointer Sisters, You Might Need Somebody by Randy Crawford, Just the Two of Us by Grover Washington Jr. and Bill Withers, and ending CD1 we have It's My Turn by Diana Ross. If we move on to CD2, with CD2 we start off with Ant Rap by Adam and the Ants, we got I Want to Be Free by Toya, Checkered Love by Kim Wilde, I Could Be Happy by Altered Images, Wedding Bells by Goldie and Cream, Twilight by ELO, You Make My Dreams Come True by Daryl Hall and John Oates, Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield, Take It on the Run by Aria Speedwagon, Angel of the Morning by Juice Newton, One of Those Nights by Bucks Fizz, Shut Up by Madness, The Elephant's Graveyard by the Boomtown Rats, There's a Guy Down the Chip Shop Swears He's Elvis by Kirsty McCall, You Drive Me Crazy by Shakin' Stevens, Only Crying by Keith Marshall, Bermuda Triangle by Barry Manilow, 30 Song by The Tweets, and ending CD2 we have Hooked on Classics by Lewis Clark conducting the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. And if we move on to CD3, with CD3 we start off with The Sound of the Crowd by The Human League, we got Mind of a Toy by Visage, My Own Way by Duran Duran, The Art of Parties by Japan, Muscle Bound by Spandau Ballet, Suffer the Children by Tears for Fears, Lawn Chairs by Our Daughter's Wedding, The American by Simple Mind, Ceremony by New Order, Pretty in Pink by The Psychedelic Furs, Kings of the Wild Frontier by Adam and the Ants, Chihuahua by Bow Wow Wow, Flowers of Romance by Public Image Limited, Arabian Nights by Susie and the Banshees, Passionate Friend by The Teardrop Explodes, The Magnificent Seven by The Clash, Good Thing Going by Sugar Minott, Walking on the Sunshine by Bad Manners, and ending CD3 and ending the album we have Don't Slow Down by UB40. So those were most of the songs from the track list. I absolutely love the track list. I think there's some incredible songs on there. All of course were songs that of course in the charts of 1981, but most of these are the ones that would have been slightly lower down the chart than of course the mainstream songs from that year. But I think they have done a good job with this album. Of course, a lot of less known songs on here, some of which people will still know are not really as remembered as the rest of the 80 songs, which of course are really popular. But I do think that they've done a very good job with the track list. I absolutely love this album. So as I did say, this album was of course released today, and if you would like to get a copy, you can do. You can get it from all usual places, so Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And of course you can also get it in supermarkets if your local supermarket does of course sell CDs. And of course you also have got HMV stores. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. Be massively appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I send a new video. And make sure to follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just to the side right there. And the links on my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.